This is Rohingya Vision News. Today is Wednesday, 19th March 2014. I am Sarah Ahmed. Media group aims to end violence against Rohingyas in Myanmar. The Rohingya are an ethnic group based largely in South Asia and Southeast Asia, with a large majority living in Myanmar. They speak their own language and predominantly practice Islam, and are recognized by the UN as among the most persecuted ethnic groups in the world. In Myanmar, Rohingyas are not given citizenship rights because the government treats them as illegal immigrants. Ethnic violence involving the Rohingyas has risen in the recent years in the western part of Burma. Riots erupted as Rohingyas were accused by hardline Buddhist groups of fomenting violence in the country. The clashes displaced thousands of Burma residents, mostly Rohingyas, who are now living in IDP camps. Unfortunately for the Rohingyas, domestic opinion in Burma is unfavorable. Even supposedly pro-democracy opposition leaders have remained silent over the persecution experienced by many Rohingyas. Despite a growing peace movement in the country, racial hatred towards Rohingyas are not abated. There is need to promote a better understanding about the situations of the Rohingyas and should include an appeal to end violence and discrimination directed towards the Rohingyas. One group documenting the plight of the Rohingyas is the independent media channel Rvision. Rising Voices group conducted an email interview with Muhammad Noor, managing director and one of the organization founders, about our work and the challenges we face. Rising Voice group's question to Muhammad Noor that, "What is the goal of the Rohingya vision?" He answered that the aim of our vision is to educate and train the Rohingya youth and the intellectuals on various Rohingya issues related to the history, geopolitics, Burmese policies, international affairs, and political analysis. Within the last 2 years, we can proudly say that our vision has become the most successful and largest Rohingya media in the Rohingya community. The group decided to focus on videos because most Rohingyas are not able to read and write. In order to reach a bigger audience, we use the spoken Rohingya language in producing our videos. Rohingya Vision has correspondents across the state of Arakan who gather daily news in Rohingya, Burmese, and English languages. One of our popular programs is the 360-degree talk show with Muhammad Noor, which is considered as Burma's first political talk show in the Rohingya language. The program aims to educate the public by featuring Rohingya leaders and their activities. But aside from covering political issues, Rohingya Vision also programs that tackle religion and traditional culture. It features the Quran translations in the Rohingya language. It also highlights traditional Rohingya food, music, and even wedding rituals. Muhammad Noor series a few examples. During weddings, Rohingya elders are singing a song called Hola, a dish called durskura, especially cooked by a mother-in-law for her son-in-law. When a daughter is pregnant, a mother cooks and sends some special food called hadi. The last question is the plight of the Rohingyas is not necessarily well known around the world. What techniques do you use to spread information to new places and people? We are fully aware that we are doing now is not enough because we are limited by the resources such as manpower, finance, contacts, etc. But still our small-scale network of support is strategically placed in many countries such as Burma, Saudi Arabia, Malaysia, Thailand, China, Bangladesh, and Pakistan. Through this network, we do campaigning on the ground level to introduce the issue. At the same time, we are trying to expand our media cooperation initiatives. From time to time, we organize or take part in seminars and conferences to explain the plight of the Rohingyas around the world. Burma is embarking on a historic democratic transition, but this process is continually undetermined by the ethnic violence and lingering impact of the junta dictatorship. To achieve lasting peace and justice, it is important for Burma to recognize the suffering of its ethnic citizens. Through media groups such as Rohingya Vision, it is hoped that we will be more initiatives that promote dialogue and understanding between the ethnic Rohingyas and other ethnic groups of Burma.